Hello everyone, my name is Sonia Padamse, studying first year B.Ed in KLE Society College of Education, Vidyanagar, Hubli. Today I am going to present a seminar on MS Word and MS Excel. So let's get started. So first we will see what is MS Word. MS Word is a word processing program designed to help you to create professionally quality document. Yes, MS Word is a process program and it was designed in such a way that we can create a professionally quality document. With the finest document formatting tools, Word help you organize and write your document more efficiently. So in MS Word we are having a multiple option of different formatting tool. So that will help us to organize the document more efficiently. And it has also having the editing and revising tool so that collaboration, mixing of two document or a combination of two document could be made easily. MS Word is a graphical word processing program that user can type with. It is made by the computer company Microsoft. The purpose of MS Word is to allow user to type and save document. So MS Word is a processing program which is made by a computer company, that is Microsoft. And the purpose of MS Word is allow users to type and save the document. Now we will see the features of MS Word. Now what are the features that MS Word is providing? Creating and saving the file, editing and formatting in document, paragraph formatting, inserting header and footer and page number, checking spelling and grammar, subscript and superscript, inserting symbols, print preview and printing, inserting clip art, word art and picture, page setting, bullet and number, border and shading, searching a word and replacing it by another word, inserting table. So these are the basic features of MS Word we can say. Now in this session we are going to discuss about some of the important and common features that could be used in our day-to-day life. First we will see about how to create and save a file. Now you can see here in this picture, it is when you go to the file option, you will be getting a multiple option, that is new, open, close, save, save as. So when you will click to create a new file or Ctrl+N, you can get a new file, new document. Then the next option is how to save the file. So you can see there it is given in highlighting save Ctrl+S. So by clicking save or by typing Ctrl+S on keyboard, your file will get saved. Now how we can edit and format the document. Now many a time in our document we need the bold letters, the italic letters, or it is to be highlighted with underline. So what you can do, you have to go to the home section and then you can see for bold there is a icon given B, for italic it is given as I, and for underline under U the underline is given, and there you can see the different fonts you can use like Times Roman, Arial, and you can increase or decrease the size of font, and you can also change the color of fonts. Checking spelling and grammar. So when we are texting or writing the document in a MS Word, sometime we will get the word highlighted with red in color. That indicates that our spelling is mistaken, that is spelling error. And sometime when the words are not correct, that is the context are not correct, then it will highlight in blue color. Okay, and in green highlighting you can see the grammatical error. So spelling and grammar, spelling error with red in color, contextual spelling error with blue in color, and grammatical error with green in color. Now we will see how to insert symbols. So when you see the tools in the right hand side, you will find the option of symbol. Now here you can make a use of different symbol which could be applicable in your documents. See, when you click to the symbol, you are having multiple options of different symbol text. So you can click to that particular symbol, select that particular symbol and click to insert, and that symbol will come to your document. Now many a time we have to print our document, right? So how it is to be done? Print preview and printing. See, you have to go to the file tab, then go to print option, and then printing option will come. You have to select your printer properties, and there it will highlight print preview. So if any changes you wanted to do, you can have a look in your print preview option, so that if any changes is there, you can rectify it before getting printed. Now inserting clip art, word art and picture. Many a time in our document we have to insert different clip arts and picture. So how we can do that? See, in the toolbar the second option is highlighted with red in color is insert option. So after insert option you will be getting the three options, that is clip art, pictures, shapes, smart art, charts. So you can use multiple options of pictures in your Word document. Now we have to change the font. So how we can change the fonts? Again you have to go to the insert column, and then in the right hand side you will get the word art. So if you wanted to change the font design, shape, color, you can edit it from word art. Now we will see how Microsoft Word is useful for teachers. Word is used for many purposes, including creating worksheet, notes, letters, memos and permission slip, student report, and to compile school newsletter or newspaper. Yes, we can see in our day-to-day life that many a time we will be some or other way will be using Word document. So how it is been useful for teachers and for others? It helps in presenting a document. It helps in project, making test papers. It helps to rectify spellings and grammatical mistakes. It also reflects as a diary to us. It helps in lesson plan. Then error-free document we can make with the spelling and grammatical mistake could be easily identified, and we can make the document error-free. And we can also add some visual charts in it, diagram in it, clip art. And the last option is sharing document. This MS Word document, it is shareable to another person. Now we will see about MS Excel. Now first we will go with how to open MS Excel. To open MS Excel on your computer, follow the steps given below. First we have to click on Start option. Then all programs will come. The next step is to click to MS Office. Alternatively, you can also click on to the Start button and type MS Excel in search box, and MS Excel will be available for you. Introduction to MS Excel. Microsoft Office Excel is one of the most important tools to perform the calculation, analysis and visualization of data and information. Yes, definitely MS Excel help us for a large number of calculation can be stored in MS Excel, and even with that the analysis would be done, either it is positive or negative, and as per that you can move ahead with your feedbacks and suggestions, and it contains a lot of visualization of data. Within Excel, user can organize data, create chart and perform calculation, and it allows for better storage of information. Yes, it allows user to organize data in a proper format and to add more charts, diagrams, graph, so that it would be presentable to the other user, and it allows a better storage of information. Excel operates like other MS Office program. It has many of the same function and shortcuts for other MS programs. Yes, when we combine Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel, there are almost similar content which will be available for both. In MS Excel 2010, row numbers range from 1 to 10,48,576. So these are the number of rows given in MS Excel 2010. There are total of 10,48,576 rows and column range from A to XFD, and there are a total of 16,384 columns. So you can just imagine what a large number of data we can maintain in MS Excel. MS Excel consists of workbooks. Within each workbook, there is an infinite number of worksheets. See, one single sheet we will be having. In that workbook, there are number of sheets available. Infinite means n number of sheets available in one workbook. Each worksheet contains columns and rows. So you can see in this picture different columns are given. A, B, C, D, then different rows are given, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So different columns and different rows are given in each worksheet. The tab at the bottom of the screen represent different worksheet within a workbook. Now you can see down arrow where sheet 1, sheet 2 and sheet 3 is given. So if you wanted to add more sheet, you can double click over there and you will get the next sheet in one workbook. You can use the scrolling button on the left to bring other worksheet into view. So if you wanted to use the second worksheet, you have to click to the second sheet, and by clicking that button you will be getting the second sheet. And if you wanted to go for again first sheet, again you have to click to the sheet 1. Where a column and rows intersect is called a cell. For example, cell D5 is located where column D and row 5 meet. So intersection of row and column, that is called cell. Now here I have given an example of cell is D5 is located where column D and row 5 meet. So this is intersection of column and row is called cell. Now we will see some of the Office button contents. See the first one, new will reflect to open a new workbook, or you can make a key Ctrl plus N for new workbook. Then to open the existing document, Ctrl plus O. To save the document, Ctrl plus S. Save as to be used to save copy document. Print, Ctrl P to print the document. Ctrl S to save the document, and Ctrl W is to close the document. So these are basic buttons which could be used in MS Excel. Next is ribbon. The three parts of the ribbon are tabs, groups, command. So you can see tab, groups and command. I had given 3 pictures over there. Now what is tab? There are 7 tabs across the top of Excel window. The 7 tabs, that is home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, review and view. Now what is group? Group are set of related command display on tab. So as we can see in the group section, see cut, copy, paste is given in one group. Then another group what is given? Caliber, font, size, color. So these will called as group. Command. A command is a button, a menu or a box where you enter information. Yes, what do you mean by command? It is a button or a menu where we can enter our information. Now how to do copy and paste in a working with cell? Now what you have to do? You have to select the cell which you wanted to copy. Then click the copy command in the clipboard on the home screen tab and select the cell. You can select either one cell or entire cell, whatever you wish for. Then select the cell where you wanted to paste the information and click the paste command. The copied information will now appear in the new cell. You can also use the shortcut key, that is Ctrl C for copy and Ctrl V for paste. Now we will see to cut and paste the content. So now again, first whatever content or tools you have to use, first you have to select the cell. Then after selecting the cell, click the cut command in the clipboard group on the home tab. Now you can go to the home tab and see the cut command is given. Select to cut. Now next step, you have to select the another cell where you wanted to paste. Select that cell and give the paste command from the home screen. Now in your new cell, your data will get pasted. You can also use the shortcut keys like Ctrl X for cut and Ctrl V for paste. Now we will see the formatting text. To format text in bold, italic or underline. See, if you can see the bold, italic and underline toolbar, it is shown that whenever we wanted to highlight some points, that time we can use this formatting text. You can also have an option of different fonts you can choose as per your content. Now if we wanted to increase the size of our format, if you wanted to increase the size of the content, we can change the size of the content. See there, the size of font size can be increased or decreased. And if you wanted to add the border to it, you can have a border to it. The option is given, see, square in color. There you can make the different border to your cells. Now we will see how to insert rows and column. To insert rows, select the row below where you wanted the new row to appear. Click the insert command in the cell group on the home tab. The row will appear. Yes, you can click the insert command, and if you want the above row to come, you have to select the cell there, and then you will getting the option of above, low or below. Okay, so whatever as per your choice, you can insert the rows and same way the columns. Now we will see the benefit of using MS Excel. It is easy to store a large number of data in MS Excel. It can also help to recover data. If we had lost our file, we can recover it from MS Excel. MS Excel is saved with an extension of .xls. So when we will save the file, for example Ajay, so ajay.xls, the extension will come with it. Application of mathematical formulas. Now in MS Excel, we will be having a multiple choice of mathematical formulas. Neater and clear visibility of information. Yes, definitely with such a storage of large number, we will be having neat and clear visibility of information, and data could be stored at one single. Thank you everyone. I hope the session had covered all relevant information for you. Thank you.